wanted to share something that I did today. I went to a local gallery here in Santa Barbara to see the art of one of our members here at the center, whose name is Love, L-O-V-E, very cool name, and Gwen. And she had her own show there, and I wanted to go and see some of that art and really enjoyed some of the pieces. And so I think through the next week or so, I'll return to an old format of art and spirit and look at some of these works of art and kind of unpack them with my own interpretation and the way that they affected me. And tonight's picture, it's called Moral Energies, and it's a photograph of a performance art piece that was called Mary Magdalene Performance. And I don't know the details in it. Love just shared a few things with me today. This woman created a rosary on the floor of this large room by placing apples that she had taken a bite out of, separated with little pieces of pasta or single strands of spaghetti. And all the time that she was doing this, she was reciting an old Buddhist Tibetan mantra, something about seeing compassion, needing mercy, and being sorry, something along those lines. And I was quite touched by this image, because it mixes the ideas of a lot of the world's religions together in a very interesting way. The eating of the apple, of course, harkens to the Christian idea of Eve in the Garden of Eden. Really, for the first time, creating an ego self with a will separate and apart from the divine. And that process of going around a circle and taking a bite out of an apple and placing it on the floor was very interesting to me, and kind of dealing with the fundamental issues in spiritual life, and that is this idea of reaching an ideal human being, an ideal divinity, an ideal love, an ideal intelligence. And knowing, as we know, that in this life we fall short of those ideals that we reach for, and we just keep trying. And so that idea of working around a mala, or working around a rosary, taking a bite out of the apple, having our falls, getting up, and the process that's indicated by the pasta that's between each bitten apple was quite fascinating. Making pasta, I've done it exactly once in my life, many, many years ago in college. It's an incredible effort and an incredible process of mixing the dough together, getting it to be absolutely right, laying it out for whatever type of pasta that you're doing, whether it has to be pressed through a machine or whether it has to be cut into strips or cut into raviolis or whatever it is that you're doing. There's this very specific ritualistic process that one can derive from making pasta. And I really liked how she interspersed each of the apples that she was taking a bite out of with this process of redemption, this process of pasta as a practice in between. And just her repeating that mantra, her need for mercy, her understanding, and her love for that, for life, for spirit, for her spiritual well-being. And so I wanted to share that image and kind of talk about the way that it affected me as something different.
Hey,
What?
I'm holding my own.
You are holding your own against two